The 10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
Covered by Universal Roof and Contracting. The difference is Universal.
On 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hit it. All right, welcome back. Sports Concepts and Rationalizations coming your way right here, right now. We call this the 10-minute drill. Kind of look at a bunch of other things, but I just want to say one more thing. I forgot this, but just the frustrating thing yesterday a little bit for me was something's not working. Don't you try something different? Like, did Houston ever make an adjustment on Kansas City when they scored, I don't know, 7 touchdowns in a row in 2 quarters?
I think
did Green Bay defensively ever try to do anything different? When, I don't know, Russell Wilson decided to play freelance football, and I'll say I'll just stay away and not let you sack me and wait till somebody gets open.
Boy, Seattle really got it. If Carson and Penny had stayed healthy, that could have been a different game. They got no running game.
Yeah,
because don't look now, but suddenly the Seahawks receiving group is like top half of the league.
Of course, that one drop, though.
Oh, yeah,
on that
last
one
kid that never plays.
Yeah.
Again, let's
Hit
don't
right
put the
in
kid
the
that never
bread
plays in the
basket.
game right now.
Oh.
Let's don't throw to the kid that never plays. We
Yeah.
saw a few of those this
But anyway,
weekend.
just we'll continue our discussion.
Houston got the drops, too. They were dropping balls left and right. Now, granted, they were – I was just pulling for them to get inside that spread for your 5-pack, but Houston, I have just lost all respect for. Enough of them. But no, you're right. Where are the? This is big boy football. This is where the best and the smartest are supposed to show up.
Let's try something different. All right. Well, we got another football game coming up tonight. Clemson and LSU. Tigers v. Tigers. It says 8:00 kick, which probably means like 8:24. I don't know exact kick on that.
I'm going to look for the exact kick. I'm hoping for 8:00 exact kick.
Yeah, I doubt it.
We'll see.
But it'll be.
What a great. It's just.
I was at work last night in the office, and I had on the television side, and I had the NFL obviously on one side, but on another TV I had ESPN, and I looked up and it was like Clemson LSU plays. I mean, they must be doing like 48 hours of preview. Did you find it odd, like I did, that NFL game day, pregame, was in New Orleans yesterday?
For that game?
Yes. And not in, I don't know, one of the NFL cities.
That doesn't make you surprised, though it doesn't even begin to.
Well, it makes sense when you consider that ESPN is showing the college football game. But
NFL show. ESPN show.
Pregame, but I think it's dumb. I
still think it's dumb, but that doesn't. That makes at least some sense because they have the game.
I don't think that's good journalism. I don't like ESPN.
I'm with you.
I don't like how ESPN decides, what's important and not important, I guess is what I'm saying. They always did that with NASCAR. We got NASCAR now, so we'll cover it.
I do think this
we
one
won't cover it.
This one, either way, they'd cover.
Yeah,
but
they would. But NFL guys,
you should deserve to
the
be
NFL.
Yeah.
If I was the NFL, I'd be a little bit ticked. Like, listen, man, go to.
You should be happy. ESPN apparently is going to just do a collection plate and get every penny they have, and they're going to put Tony Romo in the Monday night booth.
Well, I'm not happy because that could mean that they're going after a bigger.
Piece of the pie.
CBS
more
games.
Could lose it.
Yeah.
There's some thought out there that CBS could be the odd partner out.
Yeah, I've seen that article, but then I saw that maybe not, and who knows?
CBS would be the biggest mistake that they could
it's
ever
always
make.
A mistake.
They've had
it's
had
always
it forever.
a mistake. We've been on both
CBS
sides.
Never in my lifetime. CBS has never not had football.
Yeah, well, eventually they'll be. When does that TV deal come up, Beef, with the NFL?
I think there's one more year. It's after the 21 season.
After 21. Yeah, it's so
that would be 2 years actually.
Yeah. So they've already, and by the way, CBS has already let go of the SEC. So
why would you do that?
It wouldn't look good to.
Wonder where that probably end up at ESPN, huh?
It wouldn't look good to lose that.
Would you like to know you tell me the lowest ticket available for tonight's LSU Clemson game on this is Vivid seats. They're all about the same. Vivid, StubHub, whatever. But on the secondary ticket market, I want to know what's the cheapest you can get into the building. And
what is the Superdome, like 70,000 plus?
I think it's
70. Or is it like 85?
I think it's 72,000.
72? I say demand's probably pretty good because it's NOLA. I'm going to say $350.
$711.
I wouldn't pay that.
That's like getting up in the Super Bowl realm from a few years back. Now that's even gotten to like
I'll see you at the sports bar.
Yeah, $700 gets you upper deck.
Yeah, that has to be there.
What you're telling me.
711.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
LSU is 5.5-point favorite. Hick, I don't think it's enough.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm LSU the whole way. I did see Dabo's like 8-1 against the spread though in his last 9.
Well, the bottom line is we use this as as a fifth game for next week's 5-pack. Just make your choice, friend. I'm going to go the opposite direction. If I hadn't done that this week, by the way,
Whatever
I would
it
have been
is.
5-0. I picked games that I didn't want. Like, I would have never taken the over in San Francisco. I got stuck and needed a pick.
Well, that's what
I would have
I
taken
tried to
Kansas
tell you.
City.
You should-
I should have gone 5-0. You'd have gone 3-2, and I made up 2 games.
Yeah, that's what you
But
got to
instead,
do.
I went 4-1. I would have taken Kansas City instead of. Actually, I'm 3-2. Whatever.
Yeah.
I would have been fine. I played 2 games I wouldn't have played. But anyway, I'm looking forward to the game tonight. I hope that the actual kickoff is 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And not 8:32.
You never found it.
Or whatever. Well, it
Neither
still
you guys
says
ever
8.
found it.
I'm gonna look it up here again.
The Gators lost basketball game to Missouri. Missouri.
Never heard of them.
Saturday night, in case you missed it. Many of you may have. Missouri, they took it to them. Not a great defensive effort from Florida. Missouri didn't miss.
Well, Missouri's. I mean, I wouldn't worry about that. They're only the worst offensive team in the league,
yeah, it was
averaging
very
60
odd.
points.
Very odd game. And Florida, they got.
I'm gonna watch. Obviously, you watch them and you love them like a misfit toy, but there's something wrong. There's something wrong with them. They're too talented.
What did you think of the Hall of Fame selections? Jimmy Johnson and Bill Cowher. If you watched them, certainly tear-shedding moments.
I liked it.
for
I
both
didn't
of
see
them.
Cowers. I knew
Cowers might have been even better because that jaw started to quiver. You know how he
Well,
gets.
Jimmy Johnson hyperventilated, couldn't
Those
even
new
talk.
teeth started chattering.
Yeah.
Although I have to think that Jimmy probably was nervous all day, wondering are they going to come for him today?
Right. I hope they do. If they don't, that means I don't get in.
That's probably right
Yeah.
because they had come for Cowher the day before. And this is, by the way, if you're wondering, what was it Hall of Fame? I thought they voted. I thought they all sat in the room.
This is a different extra
they're
group.
putting in
which-
another 20 guys.
I thought it was 15.
I think it's 20.
I think it's 15. But anyway, those were great moments. But this kind of goes back to one of the things you've always said. Well, if they've been eligible for the Hall of Fame forever and they didn't get in, how come they're getting in now?
Well, these two should be in because you know why? I'll tell you why.
Uh-huh.
Because these highbrow know-it-alls in that room just muddled everything up.
Oh, it's 15 total.
Yeah.
10 senior nominees, 3 contributors, 2 coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Because this Hall of Fame, these bookworm know-it-alls that have the power to keep guys out and need to have their comeuppance every now and then and let common sense put some Hall of Famers in the Hall of Fame. Do you not think Jimmy Johnson's a Hall of Famer?
I do, but I'm not sure that. By the way, Jimmy Johnson not in the Ring of Honor. Bitter, Jerry?
Tom Flores is not in yet, is
Well,
he?
that's what I was going to say.
He has 2. Why not put him in as
if
that
you're
part of
going
that
to give
group?
me, Bill Cowher has 1, right?
Yeah. But he was really, I mean, he's really good. Really good. I mean, he was, every year they were in the playoffs. I mean, that guy went to the playoffs every
He went
year.
6 years in a row.
Like
His
9
first 6
times.
years.
And then 9 total,
Then
wasn't it?
missed 3, then went 2, then missed 1, then went 2, then missed 1.
10. So 10 out of 14 years, 15 years?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 10 out of 15.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Although the one, I will say this. You said it felt a little contrived to you.
Yeah.
I don't know what Tom Flores' career record is and where he stands on that.
His career record is 97 and 87, but he was a disaster in Seattle. He
Well,
was
that's not
83
enough.
and
That's not enough just the 2 times. Because isn't Cowher 6th all time in wins? I think he's 6th all time in coaching wins. So that's another reason.
149 and 90. Well, listen, Tom Flores went won 2 Super Bowls and also went 3 other times.
To the Super Bowl?
No, 3 other playoff appearances.
Oh.
So at Oakland, he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 9 years, and he went 5 times.
Yeah.
No, Cowher is 20th all time.
20. Who was it? 6? Is it not Jimmy?
6 is
then?
Andy Reid.
Oh, that's
Andy
who it
Reid.
was. I knew I heard it this week.
Yeah. I think if Cowher is in,
There, you may be onto something though. That those just happen to be the 2 studio analysts for the.
I mean, a lot
for
of
the-
cynics said if Bill Cowher wasn't a TV analyst, he wouldn't have gotten that nod.
that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, but Jimmy John, I could be argued against Bill Cowher. I mean, just
Yeah.
because of the the lack
Jimmy
of
Johnson's in.
Jimmy Johnson to me is a no brainer. I mean, he set the new standard for tearing it down and building it up.
And if he hadn't gotten
right?
if he could have got along with his best friend, he would have had another one.
That wasn't an accepted.
And by the way, he went to the playoffs 3 years in a row with Miami.
And they haven't done anything since.
Yeah.
Listen, before Jimmy Johnson, it wasn't an accepted normal practice to completely tear it down to 1-15 or 2-14 to build it back up. And that's what he did. They went there and they gave everyone their walking papers.
Yeah.
They tanked. They went 1-15. And then he built it with the draft picks. He was a great drafter.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you drafted Aikman and Irvin and Emmett.
Yeah.
Just, fantastic to that end. I was,
but it was there were nice moments for sure.
They were.
They were nice
I
moments.
choked up. I mean, Jimmy Johnson hyperventilated, couldn't even talk.
Yeah.
I mean, he was that taken.
Yeah.
And he's right. And Jimmy said one thing that you do forget.
By the way, everybody on that desk is a Hall of Famer.
I know.
By the way, Aikman's reaction became the meme of the night.
And it was wrong, though. Some idiot said, well, how come he was all choked up?
Yeah, he was happy.
He was
for his
emotional,
coach.
yeah.
It was good.
It was fantastic.
Is
It
Aikman
became
in the
an
Hall?
immediate meme.
Aikman is in the
In
Hall.
the Hall already?
Yes.
Aikman,
Emmett, and Irvin are in the Hall.
Yeah, I thought I enjoyed it. In fact, I was kind of half watching. I told Beef earlier in 6 o'clock, the joys of technology. You just forget how archaic we used to be. But I'm scrolling on the phone, half watching halftime before I realize what's just happened. And it's a good thing about 2020, Dan. Just hit rewind on your TV. And
Beef suggested that in 26 minutes, David Baker may be knocking on our door here to tell
put
Tony.
us in the Hall.
No, to tell Tony that he's going into the Hall.
I don't think they're going to do it that way. I think Tony's going to have to sit in his,
Conference call in. Hello, Tony.
Tony's going to have to sit in his hotel room and wait. That guy's a big dude, though, isn't he?
Dave Baker.
Yeah. Did we determine he played in the league? I guess I'm sure
He did not.
He did not.
Right.
He's
No,
just a guy.
he's not even American.
He's just a big man-child of a guy.
He's gigantic. I think he played pro basketball in Sweden somewhere.
He's an enormous man.
He's,
But then, yeah.
if I give up, the Browns are the dumbest bunch of dummies
no.
in dumb land. They're just dumb.
Should have hired Josh.
Well, no, here's what happened is they're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs already. I mean, anytime a guy buys a team in 2012 and it's 2020 and he's going to his sixth coach, he obviously doesn't know what he's doing.
Right.
I mean, it's just painfully obvious. I don't know if Stefanski'd be any good. I'd be a little leery that he was in the league 11 years and finally got to be a coordinator one year.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's got some fast rising star. I think the other guys that he passed on, I'd rather have Salah. I mean, he just beat Stefanski's rear end Saturday.
They say,
By the way, David Irvine,
yes.
former mayor of Irvine, California.
David Baker.
David Baker, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Had played pro basketball in Europe after being a power forward at UC Irvine.
There you go.
He
He
is
was an anteater.
Imagine that dude being your four.
Yeah, he put the power in power forward.
Yeah.
Imagine what he looked like when he was a young man. I mean, but my point is this. It was the underbelly that was actually revealed this weekend on what expected.
The analytics stuff. And
You have to turn your game plan in on Friday to the analytics
Yeah.
department so they can make adjustments.
I think McDaniels basically went in there and with some demands. Hey, it's a big win for New England to keep him around. So,
But I guess my point, this is why.
how is it, though, that Josh McDaniels doesn't get a job and Judge Joe,
No.
Kevin Stefanski,
Yeah, I don't
Matt
know.
Rule
Yeah.
do?
Well,
That's
Matt Rule at least has proven himself running a program. The other guys haven't.
Or,
really.
and I'll throw another one in, Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah. No,
How does he not have a job?
That doesn't make any sense to me either. But I think what it did is it just put in a more clear light just how dysfunctional and terrible the Browns are, and Stefanski will fail
Do
miserably.
you think Bill Belichick was any good in the interview?
I
Couldn't
can't
have been-
imagine.
Couldn't
that he
be
would
that good, right?
I
mean, I'm
can't
sure he was
imagine.
respectful, and I don't
Yeah.
think he was like, I don't want to talk about that. We're on to the first game if you hire me.
But
I don't think he was like
I
that,
guess-
but
yeah, but here's why with the Browns,
I don't
it's
think you
especially
should.
bad.
I don't think you should focus as much on getting blown away by, the interview. I want to know how much football the guy knows.
But here's the thing, and this is what I was going to say about the Browns. This is why the
You're saying
Browns
the Browns
are terrible.
system is stupid.
The Browns won't take somebody. Look, hey, if I'm Cleveland, I'm like, okay, I've been doing it this year. We're terrible every year.
Yeah.
How about I get a guy from somewhere else? Maybe he does. But no, they want to bring a guy in who's been successful.
Yeah.
And make him do it their way.
Yeah.
When you have an opportunity to bring, okay, look, we need some help. Let's get somebody out and do it a different way. But Jimmy Haslam must be a megalomaniac, I guess. What a train wreck it'd be to work for him. Sit in his office 2 hours Monday morning, Dan. Coach owner meetings.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a pass on
What
that.
a waste of time that is, huh?
I got no time for that.
Oh,
All right,
no
let's do
wonder
this.
you're losing every year.
Beef, what's our giveaway this week?
Today's lucky winner, Dan, is going to take home some complimentary airport parking from our friends at usapark.net.
All right, so all you got to do is be caller number 1-641-1010. No better way to travel when you have to go to the airport.
Looks like 8 o'clock. Looks like ball will be in the air at 8 o'clock.
Oh, beautiful.
For tonight. For the game.
Good. 641-1010 right now. And we come back. We got Friday 5-pack results. Jeff sort of previewed those a little bit. So we'll let you know how that's going as we wind down here in the world of football. That's coming up next.